I think it's finally time we fix the SHELBY GT500. I've had the clutch for 2 weeks now, and I just haven't had the time. I've been doing a lot of other things. As you guys can see, we got rocks. That was 9 tons worth of rocks. It does not go far. It sucks, and it sucks doing it. A, by hand. 2, when the guy delivered, he could only get to there. You know, we got this mud pits. As you guys can see, I had Tyler's truck almost get stuck. Let's get this 800 horsepower SHELBY GT500 back on the road, because I would love to drive this thing again. This is one of my favorite cars to daily drive. I'm really hoping this one is gonna be my next one. Let's get the old famous quick jacks. You know, you guys know I love that thing. Quick jacks are the best things, I kid you not, for your DIY guys. And it's not a sponsored video. I would love to get sponsored by them, but let's get it up in the air. We need to get this thing transmission dropped out. I'm hoping pretty quick, because it's 8:17. I would like to go drive it tonight. You guys see this? I've had this for so long. Look at that, look at that. Oh, let's get a good background. Oh, that looks so cool. It's supposed to be that car. See. It's really wicked. I freaking love this thing. I want to put it to wherever that car is sitting, that is where it's going to be like chilling, and maybe put lights behind it. This, oh God, I almost died. So I've been fighting this for about 10 hours. I think the input shaft was seized up into the throw bearing, but finally got it pried out. Okay, so now let's slowly get this thing out without dropping a very expensive transmission. I have this weird feeling it's gonna slide off the back. Really bad feeling it's gonna slide off the back. Let's try to move the... Before I left for Seattle for a whopping 10 days, and then it took me another 7 days to come back to the Shelby to get the transmission pulled out. As you can see, I got this mug out of here finally. This thing sucked. I had to just drop the subframe. Note to self, just drop it. This literally took me another, say, hour, because I got it somehow stuck up in the transmission tunnel, which I do not recommend to anybody, because that took me another, like I said, an hour just to get out. But now that that's out, I'm gonna go ahead and look at this clutch and see how bad it truly was. And if it, say it was the transmission, pretty God, it's not, because that would have been like I think the cheapest one I've seen is like $5,000–6,000 for a transmission with a TR6060. So, and I don't have $6 grand to just drop on the Shelby. I would love to drop it in this. Guys, don't worry, this is coming. Please bear with me. All right, one part of the dual is out. It looks like it still has plenty of life, in my opinion. You guys can tell me in the comments below, but I mean, this doesn't look too bad. And you guys gotta remember, I bought this with, oh, I want to say 8,000 miles less. So this damage was probably already done before me. Just remember that, so you don't think I don't know how to drive. By the way, I can't do a burnout. The traction control is stuck on, and I didn't figure that out. I think it's something in the ABS unit, but let's get the second half of the clutch taken apart, because I really want to see what was the failure point in the system. It's been exactly 1 entire month. Oh my God. Oh no, I smeared it. What I've been up to the last, I think it's been 45 days since I've last picked up the camera. This guy was sitting in the garage, and I could just, for the life of me, could not get this transmission back in there on the ground. But as you can see now, it's back in, exhaust is in. I had to replace a new 2 sensor and a vehicle speed sensor that I broke off, and drive shaft's in. Oh yeah, this thing is, I think, is officially done. We can lower it and take this thing home. Cool part is, my tag is expired. I gotta get a new one. Go. Well, it's gonna be the first official start in 45 days. Clutch is good. Cold start. engine's unloaded, and the drive shaft from the exhaust. You ready? First gear. It drives a little bit. Did the wheel move? Yeah. Alright. Now, I guess, we'll get it on the ground officially, roll it out, and hope this works. It's like night and day difference how buttery smooth this girl is. I'm so happy to be driving this thing again. It's been a big, fat time since I picked up the camera. As you guys can see, Shelby back there is currently done. And I kind of want to just hop on here, give you guys a life update, and try to explain myself for what has transpired over the last, I think it's been at least 90 days since I've actually posted a YouTube video. You guys can see over there, blue car's down, radiator blew up. Don't worry about that. Let's go inside. Two cool cars chilling with the hoods open. You guys all remember this one, the budget-friendly LS swap. You guys know I got the cam, I got the torque converter, upgraded valve springs ready to go into it. We got bucket seats waiting to go into it. Bunch of parts, okay? The main one that has been chilling in the shop that I haven't touched because all I gotta do is make some money to afford a tune. That's all I gotta do to it. Well, besides the brake set, the rear calipers on it did blow up, so all I gotta do is replace those. But other than that, this car is ready to go. I mean, you guys can just look at this. I spent hours working on this thing, and it's got dust on it. Dust. I just want to drive this car so freaking bad. This thing just screams. 1,000 horsepower, and all it does is sit in the garage, not doing a damn thing. It looks so nice. So, over the past 90 days, what have I been doing? For starters, I've been stressing a lot about money. That is the worst part, okay? I need money to finish builds. As you guys know, I have money to afford this and to get the interior swap done, the S550 interior swap. So that's been on hold because obviously it costs more money to afford things. Like the red Garth that you guys are currently on top of just needs the tune, and then I have those brakes. I can put those brakes on. It would take me like an hour and a half, and then I can go drive it again. And then the Shelby took a dump, as you guys saw, and that thing sat in here for the longest time with the transmission just being held because I physically could not get that thing up and in with the way how high the quick jacks go. They only go up so high, and the transmission's like that high. So that and its whole realm was a nightmare and a half. And then you guys saw the red Miata put an engine in. That blew up. So now we're trying to figure out how to afford an engine for it, or we just rebuild it. We have two of them. So hopefully one of them I can play around with, and then, I don't know. It's just so stressful. And obviously bills and whatnot. Just life, man. Life in general just kind of, this year has kicked my butt. And what's crazy is, I finally, guys, we finally have the shop. You know, I complained that we don't have enough room. Was it room that I was missing, or was it something else? Because this, it's crazy to think of, because I always complained about not having enough space to work on cars, and now I'm like, I have enough space to work on every single car I want. If I get bored, I can hop over to the red car or the blue car or her car or the Shelby or the Miata. I can fix the truck. It's just like, well, what happened? You know, what part of me lost that drive to actually want to work on vehicles? And I want to say maybe I'm just overworking myself and I finally needed a break. And that's when you guys, you know, golf. You know, I just came back from the course and, you know, golf is finally giving me something that, I don't know, just relieve pressure, just forget. And then I think I'm using this as a coping mechanism. I don't know. I'm not a therapist. Don't therapist me, okay? I don't know. I'm just talking. We're just vibing, you and me, just talking. But I think that's the worst feeling, knowing that I have all this stuff now that I could be doing and I'm not. You know, summer's almost, I think summer's close to being over. You know, it's August 17th as I'm recording this shot here. And I don't know, maybe it's just the organization needs to be better. You know, this is still here from when we first moved everything in, you know? So the organization that's killing me, or what? I mean, like, look at all this. There's just parts galore in this bad boy. And I'm here. So, I don't know. I think money has stressed me out the most, and I think that's what caused me to, like, kind of put everything on hold. It's like, what do I gotta do to make an extra buck to get these bills paid? You know, do I need to stop buying parts for this? And then you put it towards bills otherwhere. Oh, and then I bought a dump trailer, trying to make more side business. Obviously that comes with, you know, the whole, why do you keep running around me? Guys, this is Whiskey. Say hello, Whiskey. Here, come say hi. Hi. We got a new dog. So, but with that being said, guys, I do apologize. I want to make content, okay? I just need to pick up the camera, focus it in, and finally get back to it. I've been doing this for, Lord, I don't know, 10 years, since like 2015, 2016. It's 2025, guys. I've been doing this for 10 years. I ain't stopping now, okay? With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys watched all the way through, and if you have, put down below, I don't know, let's put Whiskey down below. Put Whiskey down below if you guys made it to the end of the video. Thank you guys for everything. I'm coming back, I promise you. Peace out.